Okay. Can you explain in a little more detail for us? He sounds like a pretty mild-mannered guy. I mean, he said he collects political campaign buttons.
Yeah.
You don't usually call those guys wild and crazy, you know what I mean?
Maybe just start with, like, what you thought he was to begin with.
I don't know. I thought he was like a normal, nice guy. Maybe I should have picked up on there were signs. Like, he brought, like, airplane alcohol bottles to a coffee shop. I thought he was trying to be, like, fun, but it was, I guess that's a red flag, probably. I should have noticed.
Oh, I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you drink a lot in your life, Jose, so maybe it is a red flag if you don't want to date a heavy drinker.
Touche.
Yeah, that was, like, I guess the first weird thing. But we went back to his place, and I had to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to his bathroom, and there was a syringe just, like, laying out on the counter.
Wait.
And then I walked by his bedroom on the way back, and there was another syringe on his bedside table.
Okay.
Oh.
So you think that he's a bit of a partier.
Yeah, and then we were looking at this button collection that he has, which was cool, but then there was, like, a knock at the door. And he went to answer it, and this guy was there, and they, like, barely said hello to each other. The guy just, like, handed him a bag, and he was like, cool, thanks, man. And then he closed the door.
Oh.
What?
Huh.
So this guy, you think he's in... Whoa.
So is that what you're saying? You're saying that you think Kyle is like a big drug user, or?
Jeez.
I don't know. I don't know what he's into, but it was clear to me that he was into some obviously bad stuff, and so I just, like, faked a conversation with my friend.
Okay. It's a pretty big jump, though, that you're making.
I'm just saying, look at the evidence. And if he's, like, dealing with some issues or something, that's his own battle, but it's not something I personally want to get involved in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not into doing heroin on a first date?
Bailey's and heroin.
Jeez. What a prude.
Yeah, no.
No. All right. Well, wouldn't you like to find out what all that stuff was about?
Not really. I mean, I feel like my instincts are pretty dead on.
Think about it, though. If he was a drug dealer, he wouldn't contact us.
I don't know that.
Yeah, and I don't know that either because there's a lot of people who listen to the show that do drugs and are drug dealers, so they
Okay.
probably
Yeah,
could
that's
contact
true.
us.
The text
But I was going to say, Virginia, the best way to find out is probably just to ask him, and he's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, I don't want to talk to him.
Okay, it's a little too late. Kyle, are you there?